Denmark says it will summon the U.S. ambassador over the appointment of a special envoy to Greenland and has warned Washington to respect its sovereignty. U.S. President Donald Trump announced that Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry would take on the new post of special envoy to Greenland, which is a Danish territory that Trump has repeatedly threatened to annex. Posting on social media, Governor Landry said it would be an honor to serve in this position and, quote, make Greenland a part of the United States. The conflict between Denmark and the U.S. over Greenland began after Trump said the U.S. needs the island for security reasons and its resources. He has refused to rule out the use of force to secure it. DW's Teri Schultz now joins us from Brussels. Teri, tell us more about the reactions to this decision.
Well, yes, the foreign minister of Denmark came out first and said that these remarks were completely unacceptable and that he was deeply displeased with them. Now, Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen has also responded, saying the U.S. is putting Denmark in a difficult position, but that Denmark will not deviate from its democratic values. She and the Greenlandic Prime Minister, Jens Frederik Nielsen, have put out a joint statement saying that land borders and sovereignty are not something that can be altered by another country. It says you cannot simply take over another nation. You can't annex them, as we've said before, and we'll say it again. So they're keeping calm, but clearly expressing their displeasure with the U.S. move. I had a chance to ask the European Commission at its last daily briefing of the year whether they wanted to respond, and it was basically a very dry one-sentence statement saying that the territorial inviolability of the Kingdom of Denmark, which of course does include Greenland, is of essential value to the European Union. So people trying to walk a fine line here between expressing how unhappy they are with this move, but also keeping calm.
Calm reactions there, but still, could this reignite the tensions over Greenland that had really subsided in recent months?
I think that's really the fear. Remember when we were talking almost daily about President Trump's refusal to rule out using force to take over Greenland, and now it seems like this statement is, going back in that direction. We haven't heard about it for months now, and I think that Denmark is very much afraid that this is going to start coming up again. Maybe President Trump is going to start being asked again, would you rule out the use of force? Those were really scary days for Denmark, and I think that Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen was very strong during that time, and she worries that this is going to come up again. Now, as you say, it has been quiet. We have not heard about this for months, except those stories that we actually covered quite well here at DW with perhaps people being sent to Greenland to stir up, anti-Danish sentiment. All of it went calm until now. So we'll see how much reaction these Landry remarks have. We should point out, though, that the Danish intelligence service never let it drop completely. They listed the U.S. as a potential national security threat this year for the first time, Gerhard.
Thank you very much. DW's Teri Schultz there.